Make sure you're wearing that outfit that complements your physique. And then, what are you like? Make sure you're looking pristine, shoes are shiny, beard is groomed, because in my world all men have beards. And making sure the hair is nice and neat. Well, I remember when I first laid eyes on him. He had that dark rapper DMX, where my dog's at, kind of thing. And it was like love at first sight, but not love at first sight, but we knew we wanted to be with each other. And he would take me out on dates, and after the date he brought me home. And when we got home, I lived in a tower block on the top floor. He'd just leave me at the front entrance, give me a hug and a kiss, say thank you, and then make sure that I go in before he went home. This for me was really special because it built up trust. So after other dates, he wanted to walk me to my front door. So I'd go in, up the lift, and he'd see me to my front door, and again, he'd give me a hug, a kiss, say thank you for the evening, and then he'd go back home. Now, after a few more dates, I trusted him even more, and so I let him in. And when we were together inside, we did the things that couples do. Watch movies, spend quality time, do some cooking, making out, and it was just wonderful. And then one evening, while we were having some special moments together, things seemed a bit different. Now, we both had agreed to take things slowly, and I wasn't ready for an intimate relationship as yet. But as we were there, I noticed he was different. I couldn't see him. It was like his eyes had glazed over. And before I knew it, I was on the floor. And he had pinned me down. And ladies and gentlemen, no matter how much you kick, no matter how much you fight back, once a man has entered you without permission, the fight is over. Hi, my name is Corinne, and in my early 20s, I was raped. The river is flowing back to the sea. So what happens next? You know how you have this fire that burns inside of you, that passion, that life force, that drive. It felt like mine had been blown out. My new best friends were depression and anxiety. I kept myself away from the world. On the days where I wished that the universe had answered my plea of taking my life, I cried. And on one night when I asked the universe again and pleaded, please, I don't want to wake up tomorrow. That morning when I did wake up, something was very different. I felt a flicker, a spark. And I felt hope. And I went out to get support. Now I want you guys to know that no matter your trauma, and no matter how far in the past it's happened, go out and get that help. For what I felt, there is a joy that we all deserve. It's our actual divine right to be happy. Do you agree? Woo! Yeah. It is. And hiding away in the shadows, bearing my soul, that wasn't the place. I decided to come into the light, to receive the love, to heal, because I knew I deserved that joy. Talking therapies was not my best friend, not at all. I found that by the time I got to week 5 or 6, then I would want to open up. And by that time, you're opening a wound, and there wasn't anyone there to help me heal from this wound again. But then I came into the world of energy healing. And what energy healing is, it's a kind of therapy that encourages the body to heal itself through relaxation techniques. It could be Reiki, shamanism, drumming, singing, you name it. Whatever helps you. It helps you align into your well-being and blast through all those emotional baggage wounds that don't need to be there anymore. The Center of Disease Control state that 85% of all illnesses have a link to emotions. So emotional health is very important. So this is why you need to understand what works for you in the support that you receive for you to tap into that joy. And I remember when we had our healing circles, and these were big, a group of us would get together, maybe some of you would think it'd be, but we would get together and we would share our healing, and at the end we would sing a song. And this song I'd like to share with you this evening, if I may. It's a Native American song, and for me it's like a prayer. When I need that extra support, I sing this song and it brings me back to myself. My children even sing along with me, so I know it's infectious. May I share it with you?
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you for letting me share that with you. And just to reiterate, no matter the trauma you have experienced, no matter how far in the past it's happened, I implore that you go and get the support you need, the type of support that works for you. You deserve to have that joy and happiness in your life, that pool of abundance. There's enough for everyone. It's your divine right. And every time you feel that that flicker of fire in you has been put out like mine was, I can assure you there will always be a spark. It's always there. The flame never goes out. Thank you.